From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in now, Lou Gehrig. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Number 4.
He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Musial on second. K-line at first, 1 gone. Belted high and deep into right center. Guerrero going back on it. You can kiss it goodbye. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be...
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Number 4.
And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. Line towards center field. Cordell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Into the box, Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
From the stretch, fouled away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Digging in and looking for more,
Now batting.
Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Jimenez. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully...
Lou Gehrig will stride in again as he looks
Leading
to
off
join
for
a
Houston,
very elite
the
list.
designated
We
hitter.
take you back to
Number
earlier.
4.
This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Houston Astros win for the 96th time, most in the division. Lefty Grove wins a league-high 16th decision as he struck out 13 in this one. Lucas Giolito worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. The Astros have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Carlos Rodon gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
So coming to the plate, Ted Williams, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. McCann over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, this team really needs that 6-hole hitter to step up a bit. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
So digging in now, Ted Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The set and the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Ted Williams. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hitter, Ted Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Ready now, Ted Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
To the plate now is the designated hitter,
now
Ted Williams, looking to change his fortunes
Ted
here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Houston, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Babe Ruth records the victory, his 13th of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. The Stros will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Ronaldo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't...
Now batting, Lou Gehrig. It's been a big series for him so far with 6 driven in on 3 hits. First offering on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
The 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Number 3.
Gehrig at second with 2 down. There's ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Standing in, Rogers Hornsby.
Batting
and
fifth,
Houston looking for more here in just the opening
number
frame
0.
of the game. On the ground, stand up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 1-0. Cy Young, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping up now, Lou Gehrig. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Anderson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Fox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. K-line at second. Gehrig on at first with nobody out.
On the
double
back,
play
find the ball,
to
find the
second.
ball.
4, 6,
Out.
3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Ready once again, Lou Gehrig. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back easily. The 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play.
Ladies
and
and gentlemen,
that will
please
end
join
the
us
inning.
for the traditional
Astros lead
7-minute
1,
stretch.
but they're in front 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lou Gehrig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He pulls this one into right. Guerrero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 6 and the White Sox nothing.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Houston Astros win for a division-leading 98th time. Cy Young hangs win number 11 on his line as he struck out 13 in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.